Hey, what is going on, guys? Hex coming back in today with a brand new video, and as always, down below the topic we're talking about today. So, episode 13 of Black Clover, basically just like closing out this like little, I guess, not potatoes, well, potatoes, but not the meat kind of arc. Not filler, but just kind of like that downtime, arc and whatnot. So, this next arc is what I really want to talk about today, and that is the dungeon arc. So from what I've read from, the manga summary, which is volume 2, I believe, and seen on the cover art, the art look, the art alone makes the antagonist look badass, and I think the whole summary of this next arc is going to be really good. I think, he said them, and now if I do remember correctly, and if I am right, he's referring to and Asta, and that'd be awesome just to see them, team up again, see them be around one another again after they've grown a little bit stronger, after they've gone on an adventure or two. Seeing them, regroup and seeing what happens next in this dungeon seems like it could be some really fun stuff, and I think this arc's going to be a little bit longer, maybe like 6 episodes, because I'm pretty sure it covers the whole, volume 2 manga, and the way this, show's been moving along so slowly and progressing so slowly, that'd be fun to see. I want to see a long, typical battle shonen arc. I think a lot of us do want to see that, and I think this arc's going to deliver that. So there's one major thing we do actually need to talk about today, and that is the whole Wizard King and even the Golden, Dawn leader. So the Wizard King went out and watched, in action, and he's obviously, we've already seen him go watch Asta in action. So we hear the Golden Dawn leader say, I'm counting on you guys, or I'm expecting great things from you guys, especially you. So what this goes to show, we have two very, very highly praised, highly regarded people watching We had no one raise their hand for Asta outside of Yami. So maybe you could say Yami's expecting great things, sure, but we know the Wizard King's also expecting great things from Asta. So what that means is everyone knows Yuna's going to be one of the best wizards around. That's what that's kind of foreshadowing. Because everyone wanted him. The Wizard King's watching him. The Golden Dawn is expecting great things from him out of all people, even over Claus and Mimosa, after we see how strong they actually are. And we have Asta, who the Wizard King says, I've never seen nothing like him. He intrigues me. This is fascinating. We've never seen magic like this. So we know people are just kind of like, who is this kid? He's crazy strong. Is that physical strength? Is that magic? What the heck's kind of like really going on here? And the demon thing, that's gonna be a huge thing. I can't wait to see that 5th Clover. That's gonna be huge. That's gonna be huge. I want to know more about it. We saw his eye light up that one time in the first episode. I just want to see what's going on here. But he didn't seem as if he didn't lose control. So I don't know if it's something that's gonna be like, like Kurama from Naruto, kind of like possesses him per se, and he loses control, or just like possesses him and, well, they work together, plain and simple. So, it means Asta is a question mark overall. Other than that, though, we did get to see Claus praise, which that's something we don't always get to see, you know what I mean? It's something I did not expect now. It's kind of cool to see, like, their little trio squad they have going on. I'm hoping that they do continue with that because, it seems as if they're trying to establish, teams per se. Maybe you always switch one out. We see that with Asta's group. We've already had, Magna. Next time we're going to have, was it Lucky? It's a Lucky. I believe his name's Lucky, the pretty boy guy. And so we know that Noelle and Asta are going to be there together. Now, I don't know if maybe they switch out Mimosa. Maybe they switch out Claus. I don't really know. I kind of like the Claus and, kind of, I guess, chemistry per se, or just, I don't know if it's like good chemistry, but just the personalities in general. I just think I like how they go together. They're kind of the same person, except Claude's a little bit more outspoken, and so on and so forth. I do like Mimosa's character. It was cool seeing her flower creation magic. I can't wait to see more magic. She seems as if she'd be like kind of like that support person in the group, in any group. So, we saw she can make people speak the truth. She can locate people, and it's cool. I really want to know more, more about her magic and what it can actually do. Because you think plants and stuff like that, it's like, oh, she's just gonna attack you with vines and stuff. But no, she can use it and as other things, speaking the truth and finding your location. That's kind of cool. It makes sense though, because plants run through the ground and maybe they can sense your magic. I don't know. It's really cool to see. I was happy actually to see that. But to close out this video, one thing that does worry me is, like, the fights are just so fast right now, given this is basically a side arc. It's a secondary arc. It wasn't anything special. But the next one, that's the one that I think will make or break for a lot of people, maybe. So, yeah, we'll wait and see that. But I did, last thing, closing the video out, I thought it was funny seeing that Asta's basically sending his whole freaking paycheck home, and it's like, okay, I'm sending all mine home too. Then I thought that was funny. It made me laugh. But other than that, guys, you guys have been hacks. You should leave a like, comment, subscribe. Follow me to X25. See you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.